It's really too bad that my parents are the way they are. My sister has lived away from them for longer than she lived close to them. And so she is more, let's say, tolerant. Maybe it's absence makes the heart grow fonder or something like that. But when you live close to these people and over your lifetime, you get to know them the way they really are. It's really, really sad that two people can be so stuck between two worlds, pretty much, because they're no longer keeping pace with life as it was in Europe when they lived there and the way it is now. And they are not keeping pace with life the way it is here now. So they're in this limbo where they don't belong anywhere, but they still think that their way is the best way, the only way, and everyone else is oh so wrong. It's unbelievable. What prompted this is that I invited my parents to my daughter's soccer game today. So, first of all, it's in this city. They don't have to travel any distance to get to it. It's in their part of town. So once again, they don't have to go any distance. They have to go further in their trips to the mall than they would have to go to this soccer game. The weather is mild. The sun is shining, but it's hazy. It's not full out sunshine. It's warm but not hot. There's a cool breeze blowing. It's not cold. This just wires me. Then they wonder why their grandchildren don't love them. They don't say that. They wonder why their grandchildren are more friendly with their other grandparents, whether it be my sister's children or my children. My 90-year-old mother-in-law goes to every soccer game and every hockey game that she can. Now, she doesn't have a disease or an illness that keeps her from being able to live with the cold, but my parents don't either. And if you can't figure out that a room beside the ice rink is going to be warm and then you can make it there, just like you do to the mall in your car. And I'm pissed off. Can you see I'm pissed off? I'm going to be driving them to Kingston, a 4-hour drive, in a few weeks to see relatives. And my son's coming along, so I'm not going to be alone in the car, and I'll do that. But I'm not going to make any more effort. I'm not going to make any more effort. Neither am I going to force my children to make any effort, because my parents don't deserve it. If they haven't figured out how to get along with people after living in this country since 1955, if they haven't figured out that you gain the love of your children and grandchildren by showing interest in what they profess to love and enjoy, not by merely showing interest in the things that interest you about them. Okay. They just don't get it, and I'm not going to bother with them anymore. I'm not. I'll bring them there. That's about it. They're a bad influence on my kids. Being around me when I'm around my parents is a bad influence on my kids. I don't need to be showing that face of me to them. They know it already from personal experience. My kids are always nice to their grandparents. But I'm not going to put any more effort into them. They don't deserve it. They're way too self-centered for my taste. I know I'm self-centered, and I know where I get it from. Nowhere near like them. Oh well. I'll have a good day without them. And it's their loss.